Some good news tonight. Firefighters are getting the upper hand on putting out that blaze.
That's right. It's now about 75% contained. The fire near Cambridge has burned close to 42,000 acres since it started last Friday. Some families are finally able to return back to their homes. So good news there. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez tells us what hazards to watch out for when you do return home. Ariana?
Yes, it's so nice for those families to return, and the families near the fire in Cambridge are returning home to homes that, well, they smell like smoke. And some may be able to open a window, but with gusty winds and fires still burning, that's not always an option. Many in that area are asking to borrow air purifiers or filters, and they're hoping to share them with those who need them.
Their clothes smell like smoke, all the houses smell like smoke. So that is something that has to be cleaned out of there. It's not good for their health. It's not good for kiddos. So, the air purifiers will definitely help with that.
Besides air purifiers, residents in the area are helping clean up homes.
There's a group of people kind of going around helping clean houses. I know that they couldn't get into houses until today because of the, fires are still going. And then they had to wait for insurance adjusters and things. So hopefully people will start getting and cleaning houses and getting people back in their homes.
Do a lot of internal cleaning, clean the rugs, maybe the drapery if you have it. If it's really, really bad, you may have to consult a company like that specializes in restoration. That it just depends on how much actually came through your physical dwelling there.
When returning home, do a few checks around your residence for any hot spots or embers.
Check your eaves and gutters. If a spark has come down, it may have rolled down into your gutter. And if there's leaves or needles in those gutters, you want to make sure that you've cleaned them out and that there's nothing hot in there, because that's another source. It could sit there and smolder for a long time. And then all of a sudden the wind blows up and you can have a fire actually starting right off the eave line.
Wildlife may be displaced and running from fires as well. So don't be surprised to see deer eating your flowers or grass.
And deer, especially, if they're looking for food, sometimes they're looking for food more than they're paying attention to traffic. So up and down the roads, just be a little more mindful that they might not be paying as much attention to a car as they normally would.
When asked what the biggest need is in the area, currently it is helping to feed and take care of livestock.
There is a huge need for feed for cattle and horses, things like hay. Veterinary supplies is something that often doesn't get talked about or thought of.
And we have a link on our website to fundraisers that have been set up in that area to help at the fire department. And Katie mentioned monetary donations are the best right now, as they are grateful for so many people wanting to help, but also don't have storage to hold these items. So monetary donations will be used to help them purchase what is needed most in the community.
Yeah, I know they always appreciate the monetary contributions. Thank you so much, Ariana, for that report tonight.